Find x in each of the triangles below to 2 decimal places where appropriate. If I call this angle A and this side A, this B and this one B, then A and A, B and B. So I know that this is 42 degrees. This is what we're trying to find. This is 57 degrees. We know this, so we know a complete row, and that tells us that I'm going to use the sine rule. So I'm going to use A over sine A is equal to B over sine B. So x over sine 42 degrees is equal to 8 over sine 57 degrees. Now you can just solve that on your calculator, or we could bring the sine 42 up over here and we have 8 times sine 42 degrees over sine 57 degrees. So we're just going to calculate that. So that's going to be 8 multiplied by sine 42 divided by sine 57, and calculate that, and that gives me 6.38, and the unit here would be meters, and that's correct to 2 decimal places. Now in part B, we're trying to find this side, but we don't know the angle, but we do know the other 2 angles, and we know that 3 angles add up to 180. So all we need to do to start with is 180 take away 95 take away 40. So 180 take 95 take away 40. That gives us 45. So this one here is 45 degrees. Let's call this one A, and then the side we're trying to find A, call this B and B. We know both B and B, so once again we're going to use the sine rule. So A over sine A is B over sine B. Substitute in what we know, so x over sine 45 degrees is going to be 11 over sine 95 degrees. Let's do this one by solving just to show how that works. So action, advanced, solve. So we have x over sine 45 is equal to 11 over sine 95, and this should just solve for us. So that gives us 7.81. The unit here will be centimeters, and that's to 2 decimal places.